Hello and welcome everyone to episode 3 of the BOGCAST. For this episode and for every episode of the BOGCAST, I'm your host, Hal, aka the Cum Menace. Joined with me, as always, we have Mr. Cum, Guacamole Donkey Penis,
That's me.
and Sub.
Hello.
Very nice, very nice. How are we three doing today?
Okay.
Four.
Four.
Average.
4 of us aren't there.
4.
Great.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good. Glad to hear it. We're
Yes.
unlike last episode. We are joined today by Mr. Cum, who is Alec, who is here.
Special guest.
Would you like to? Well, not special guest because you will be here. You will be here again. You will be here for the other days. Do you want to introduce yourself a bit? What? I mean,
no, this is Michael.
They can't see the screen.
they can't see it,
can they,
Alec.
Rem?
Oh no, that's not good.
Well, it's a podcast, Alec. You're not going to be able to see it. Anyways, let's just begin. So, how is? I don't even know what week we are on in terms of quarantine, but we're all doing okay, are we?
It's May.
Yes,
thanks,
it's the
Alex.
May
It's
week
May.
of quarantine.
May week. It's the 2nd of May. And everything is going brilliantly today, as you can tell. Everything is. What? I don't know. I've completely lost my train of thought. I don't know what's going on.
We've got Bilms first. Isn't that how
Are
we?
we doing
Yeah.
the same segments as
We
last
are.
time?
I think we're
Should
going to
we?
do the
Okay.
same segments as we did
Oh.
last time.
I'm gonna
So,
have to think of films I've seen
For
recently.
for this section, we'll be conversing over the various films we have seen. For the BOGCAST, for those of you who don't know, we just go over, films, TV, games, music we've seen, and then after that we discuss, whatever interests us.
Hypotheticals.
Hypotheticals,
Yes,
yeah, exactly.
hypotheticals.
The best section, my favourite
Yes.
section. But first, what films have we seen? What films have we indulged in ourselves?
I saw Cars.
Did you?
Cars.
You saw
The
Cars?
Pixar
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm not really sure.
How do you feel about?
That's the
How
only
did you
film I've seen so
How do
far.
we feel about Cars?
How do you
'Cause-
feel about Cars 2? That's
Yeah.
my question because when I first
Mm.
saw that, I was like, "This is epic," and then I saw
Yeah.
it fairly recently.
I thought it
like,
was.
"Oh,
I thought it
ruined
was
it."
sick. Yeah.
So I
Finn
don't know.
Missile.
Finn McMissile.
Mater becomes a spy.
Mhm.
I can't
Which
remember
is
anything else that
A
happens in
bit
that film.
dumb.
Yeah.
They've
Um,
I
they've
like
got
that.
they've got a Land Rover who's pretending to be electric but secretly isn't as the bad guy.
Yes,
yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, I remember
it
that
was a
now,
whole
yeah.
conspiracy
Mm.
theory.
There's a
I
bit
thought
of
it was,
a
like, really, really good first times I watched.
there's a bit of a kind of controversy, believe it or not, over Cars. Various people
Mm.
on Tinternet have said openly they do not like Cars.
Yes.
What?
Do we like Cars?
Yeah.
Well,
It's-
how do we feel?
Yes.
I would
Yeah.
argue that it's not as good as some other classic films of that genre, like Nemo and
Yeah.
The Incredibles, but it is, decent.
Yeah.
I've never seen The Incredibles before.
You should watch
Really?
it.
Oh,
Mr.
you gotta
Khan.
see it. Yeah. No, it's really good. What? Yeah, no. What people say about Cars is they say as a universe, it doesn't really work. Like
No.
the good thing about
What's
like
in a Cars
Wall-E and like for you know, all the other ones. There's like something they stick to, but for cars, it's just their cars and there's nothing else. Which I don't know how
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you guys watched Cars 3?
No, I haven't seen
No,
it.
what happens in it?
Oh, it's all about Lightning retiring and like
Yeah.
his successor.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No, I think they kind of drag it out at that point.
It makes
Yeah.
it gets killed in a terrorist bombing during Cast 3.
Does he?
What?
Yeah.
How did they come up with that? Oh, let's have him get bombed, you know?
Let's just move past that. Let's just ignore that completely. Nice. Alex saw Cars. Great. Was that
Yeah.
that can't have been your first time seeing Cars?
No, of course not.
No. Okay. Good. Yeah, I love Cars as a kid. Films I've seen recently, I saw. I can't remember. I'm gonna move on to Harry because I can't remember what I've seen.
Nice.
Yeah.
I watched recently. Well, I'm gonna preface this with my sister recently got into prequel memes.
Very nice.
So
Oh, no.
Wow.
so I sat down with her and watched Revenge of the Sith, which is an absolutely
Of course, yeah.
absolutely awesome film, and
Yeah.
we're going to hopefully soon watch episode 2, which will be another
Nice.
experience.
Didn't think it was a good idea to go in the chronological order.
No.
Okay.
We're gonna go from the most memey one to the least memey one.
I know, but the
I
prequels-
don't know. I think number one
Mm.
is more than 2.
Perhaps,
I would say.
but it's got Jar Jar, and
Now
I really
this is
hate
pod
Jar Jar
racing.
Binks. Yeah, I suppose so.
Are you an angel?
Misa wanna wang up.
Missa Wanawanga. Jedi mind tricks do not work on me. Only money. Good. So good. I haven't seen that in ages.
No, I haven't seen it for a while.
I've only
Yeah.
seen the prequels once, and I'm kind of happy about that.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to keep it, to be honest.
Yeah,
They're not,
definitely.
They
They're
were
not
still
great.
rubbish when I saw them.
I remember thinking when I watched it for the first time when I watched 1 and 2, I think even then I knew they were really bad. But when I watched 3 for the first time, I seriously thought it was a good film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it isn't as
It's-
bad
It's the
as
least
the other two.
it's the least trash of all of 3 of them, I think. 'Cause, yeah, but it's still got some really terrible acting, and it's not a good film. I wouldn't say
No.
no.
I just think they're all really rubbish.
All of the Star Warses or all of the prequels.
The prequels.
Yeah, they're not brilliant.
The sequels are better.
I don't agree.
No.
I don't agree. I don't like the sequels. I haven't seen
Yeah,
the
I'm
third
not-
one
I'm not
because
a
I
big
just
fan.
thought, there's no point. Like, honestly, it's not going to be good at all. And I was right, apparently.
Misa wanna. Oh no, this is the wrong person. Jedi mind tricks do not work on me. Only money.
Watto sabotaged the cast for this episode. I remember what I saw. What I did see though was Point Break, the original one. Has anyone seen that?
Oh.
What
Yeah.
with Arnie?
Oh,
Right?
With Arnie? No,
Arnie?
I'm
with
thinking
Keanu.
of,
no,
of a
Keanu.
different
Yeah.
film. What one's that? What one's Point
I don't
Break?
know.
Surfboarding one, isn't
Yes,
it?
the surfing one.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen
and
that.
Keanu.
It's basically a surf version of the first, the Fast and the Furious film.
I've seen the
I
original,
haven't-
I've seen the new one a few times.
I've never seen a Fast and Furious film. I'm very happy to say.
Mm,
Oh, they're
What?
brilliant.
Really? Not
What
one.
do you mean? Do you think they're good?
Yes. Who doesn't?
Yes.
Every single Fast and Furious film is gold in your mind, is it?
Okay, perhaps there's two good.
No,
Fast and
wait.
Furious
You can't
Maybe
be
three.
seriously debating this. You think there
Mm.
is a single good Fast and Furious film?
The first one's decent,
Yeah.
and Tokyo
Tokyo Drift.
Drift is absolutely banging, and 5 is peak. But is just
Right.
peak.
Okay. Great.
Oh,
Mm.
they get kind of bad from like number 5.
I thought they were all bad. That's the impression I was.
Yeah, I
under.
haven't seen them.
No, I
Mr.
was. This is what I was. This is what I was told. Zuby, what have you seen recently?
Oh, The Maze Runner,
Oh yeah,
the third one. I watched that. Yeah.
the third one.
I remember
The
when
third
I was
one.
in year 7.
This. Hang on.
And-
So it goes Maze Runner, Scorch Trials.
Scorch Trial, D's nuts.
And then The Death Cure.
I think I watched like half of Scorch Trials, and then I wasn't very interested. I mean, some of it seemed quite
Yeah.
cool, and I liked the Maze Runner.
Mm.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think. Well, it's not a good
Didn't
film. It's
we-
entertaining. at
We
least,
see
you know.
that.
Sorry.
Didn't we see that on a bus to either the Ardèche or the ski trip we saw?
Yeah, I think
Maze Runner
we
at
might
some
have seen one of it.
point
Yeah.
there.
I mean,
Harry,
the
weren't
Maze
you on a
Runner.
different bus to us though?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember, man.
In year
Yeah.
7, when
I-
the Maze Runner came out, I went to Louis Dodd's house and he got scared of it.
Alec, you can't. Can I just say you can't just say his name because no one knows who that is. All right. This is.
You can beef it out. You can beef it out.
Okay, well, just bear that in mind in the future. Great. Anyways, yeah, no, good. I've
was
only
quite funny.
yeah. I think there's only like 3 films I haven't watched all the way through, which aside from like
What in the world?
no.
You've seen all 3 films. You've seen all films apart from 3.
It's the Fast and Furious films.
In terms of films which I have started and then not finished, there are only apart from like when you're a kid, you obviously go around to like sleepovers
Yeah.
and you start films and
Yeah.
then like your mum drags you away
Lose
or stuff like
interest or
that. Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
But in terms of like films I've actually gone and like found, I think there's obviously that one, which Scorch Trials I just said, Transformers, the Revenge of the Fallen, I think that's what it's called. Just completely
Aren't
lost
they all
interest.
The same.
I
to be
could,
honest,
yeah,
like,
exactly. I couldn't,
Every Transformer film is the same.
yeah, I couldn't be bothered with that one because there's
Number
nothing,
4
there's
got
nothing there. There's nothing there at all. And then the third one is Logan. I didn't finish Logan.
How?
I
You
don't
know, a big Logan fan.
It's so good.
I don't know. Overrated.
I thought it was okay. I did like it, but I don't know why I didn't finish it. I just forgot about it for some reason, which maybe that's insulting even in itself, saying that it's a film that can be forgettable. But I don't know. I just didn't
I thought it
go all
was
the way
quite-
through with it.
Overrated when I saw it.
You thought?
Yeah, overrated. Logan.
Mm.
I got rejected from the cinema to see that.
What do you mean?
I wasn't old enough, and then me and my dad tried to go see it, and then I was like, "They're like, you're not 15."
Right. Well.
Oh,
And
No.
I was
cool
like,
story,
"Oh,
bro.
Yeah. Sweet. Well, yeah. And I think it's time to move on to our second segment of the cast, which is Bames. Is that a
Who?
cock? Donkey penis.
Oh my
yes.
god. Okay.
Yes, great.
Sorry about that one.
Sorry,
Lovely.
audience, just they're new to Zoom. They're messing around. You know, they're having fun. Harry's got
Oh no,
donkey dick out.
Harry.
Brilliant.
Brilliant, yeah. I know he's
The name
spinning
makes
around.
sense.
Anyways,
Look at this.
Bames, if anyone's particularly been playing any games in particular, you know,
I've been
proceed.
I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yes, we have both been playing Grand Theft
That's
Auto
a game
5.
that we've been playing, and you
We
spent
have.
all your money on a high-end apartment for some reason.
I got told to. I'm not, you know, I've had GTA for a year. I played it when it came out. I played this most of the story, and I played the online maybe for one day, and then for a year I just didn't use it, and I've started using it
enough.
again, and it's, you know, it's good. It's fun
I
game.
quite like it.
Yeah, I think it's
very
alright.
good game.
How long have you had it for, Harry?
We've got 8 minutes left on the meeting.
Yeah, I
by
know.
the way.
Just,
Yeah, I was
okay.
watching that.
I've had
yeah.
it since Christmas 2015.
Oh right.
And I've been
Oh,
playing
wow.
it off and on since then, basically.
Yeah.
I like I don't have any Xbox Live anymore, so I can't really play it. online.
Did you have? Well, I mean, do you have GTA though?
Yeah,
Oh, you do have it.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
yeah. It's good, but I've only really played story before, and when I had live, I like played online like a day, and then I was like,
Right, yeah. Oh, okay. Zuby, do you have it?
Not on Xbox.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, of course, because you moved over from PC. Sorry,
Yeah.
PS4,
Yeah.
not PC.
PlayStation.
Yeah. But apart from that, I just haven't been playing anything, so I'm not gonna. Zuby, have you been playing more? Left 4 Dead, was it?
The Last of Us.
Last of Us, yeah. Have you
Yeah,
been?
I completed that. I've completed the story.
Oh, sweet. What do you
Yeah.
think of that?
It's very good. Yeah.
That was Mr. Perez's top game.
oh
I'm just saying.
Mr. Perez.
Mr.
the-
Perez, yeah. The
the
famous
English teacher.
the famous English teacher, Mr. Perez. Yeah. Just I think it's important to mention that we all went to the same secondary school. So if Harry or Alec be absolute idiots, they will mention
What?
things which no one listening will understand.
Oh,
Well,
let's face it.
What?
Let's face it.
what?
As a percent of our viewership, I reckon over half will be from Westgate.
Yeah, he makes
Yeah,
a valid
don't
point.
Harry. You can't
Oh,
just say
no,
the name
yeah.
of our school, okay?
It's not really a bombed, is it? What do you mean?
No. Do you want to? All right,
Oh,
because
God.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Alec already has a stalker.
Oh
I
yeah,
think that's incredibly likely
Well,
that he does.
it's his mum.
Don't say her name. Don't say her
not
name.
sure what to say.
Mrs. Alec.
Right. Okay. We're gonna move on to some belly.
No,
We're
no,
gonna...
wait.
What? No.
There was some
No.
great
No.
memories. Yes.
We're gonna watch some. We're gonna not watch some TV, but we're gonna talk about TV we've seen
Talk
recently.
about a Bella.
Talk about the ballet we're going to do now. So, what ballet have we seen?
I've started watching South Park for the second time.
Good.
Because I'm getting bored, and they put a best of season on Netflix recently. So. that's
I
what I've
might
been
do that.
watching.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was about to say I didn't think they had South Park on Netflix in terms of like the whole thing, but
No, they've got season 1 and the last 3 seasons, and then 1 season of just all the top episodes from in between.
yeah, sure. Yeah, no, I definitely, I definitely give that a look. Yeah. I have started watching Band of Brothers actually, which
I've seen that.
is
That's-
yeah. Oh,
that's
you've
good.
seen it? Yeah.
Yeah,
So that is the top-rated TV show of all time, isn't it?
I
think.
think so.
Yeah. No,
I
really.
think it's the top-rated, not documentary one. I think the Planet Earth one might be
Earth is-
first.
Yeah, I think it probably is. Yeah.
I'm
but-
gonna check.
Yeah, give it a look. Zuby Alec, have you seen Band of Brothers?
No, I
No.
haven't seen any TV shows recently. Probably haven't
No.
seen any in the last year.
Really?
Wow.
Not even on like Netflix show, because I guess they don't really necessarily count as TV, but they're like
Nah.
just like series, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they count. Yeah,
Hmm.
the series.
No, I had a Netflix membership like last year because I signed up for a free one. Now I
Hmm.
forgot to use it and it started paying for 6 months, so I cancelled it and I didn't use it once.
What? Okay, I don't
Do you
care.
do you just watch a lot of like YouTube instead then? Because
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much.
Who's your
Yeah.
favorite YouTuber?
yeah.
I don't really have a favorite YouTuber. Got to say.
Yeah. I guess this section can be Belly and BooTube.
BooTube.
Just like, short kind of videos, I guess.
Mm.
Has anyone heard of All Gas No Breaks?
No.
Really,
Nine.
you should watch that. That's really good. It's just like this guy with a microphone. He just goes around to like alien conventions and Trump rallies and anti-coronavirus rallies, and just like interviews these idiots, these absolute morons, and it's just really really funny to watch. Good
Oh,
good
there's an
stuff.
interview of like some people who were like upset about the coronavirus thing. It was some guy who was upset because he couldn't get like paint to redecorate his house or something.
Yeah, there's some really
He started
stupid people out. Like, if you notice, just like disasters bring out some of the stupidest people. When really
Well-
bad stuff happens, everyone just panics and
You know what Darwin said
Yeah,
about natural
yeah.
selection? I think
Exactly.
this is it in
'Cause you-
action, to be honest.
because you see these people going out to these like rallies, and they're not wearing any protection.
I
And
know.
in America, a lot of people in America are fat, and so there are a lot of
Yeah.
fat people going out to rallies, and these, unfortunately,
They should basically
fat people have a
change the name
higher range of getting it.
from the USA to the US of fat retards.
Wow.
Fair, a lot of them are
USFT.
quite-
There go
yeah.
any American viewers we had.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we hate Americans. Let's just say that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
The
just not
British
the
have a
smartest
secret
all the time.
burning hatred for Americans.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
There was some Texas governor
Mm.
who was like, it's more important that old people take one for the team and die of the virus so we can restart the economy.
All
We've
right,
got less
guys,
than a minute. We've got less than a minute.
We're going to take a short commercial break. We're going to catch you after it, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back after these short messages.
Good save.
Hello and welcome to the second part of the show, where we will be talking about the music now. This is so stupid. I don't know why we say. Why don't we just say music instead of music? But it's the music segment now.
Music.
The music,
Mhm.
and which is music for those of you who weren't quite quick enough.
I got confused earlier while you were saying stuff as a B.
Yeah. So what we
That's why you
do.
don't miss an episode.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be on it. You got to be, you never miss an ep. What we well, we just put a B in front of everything. So yeah, this is the music. Music for me is I've got quite a lot to talk about, but I don't know. Does anyone want to go first,
You can
or
go first.
No.
You
all
can
right,
go
I'll
ahead.
go first. So I've been listening to I guess I've been listening to a lot of Gorillaz recently because they
What?
Just making gorilla noise.
yeah just
That
they-
was a joke, by the way.
and because they have
Oh, fuck.
shit. As of us recording this, actually, they have released a new song with Skepta, I think, actually. So I'll be listening to that afterwards. I'm not a massive fan of Skepta, but you know,
Skepta.
they've got like a new music projects, so they've been putting out new stuff every month. So that's been quite cool, and I've been listening to that, and I'm quite happy with like what I've been listening to. And something else I was listening to, which is just kind of you might not see why I'm interested in it, but I just think it's quite cool. It basically it simulates dementia.
What?
So it's a video. It's a video. Yeah. It's a video.
Have you? I saw a YouTube video on these videos. You can see that like play noises and stuff to like make you do something, right?
Yeah.
Which I assume is what you're talking about.
I
Right?
think it might be similar, yeah. But it's
Yeah.
it's not like noises. It's like I'm gonna sound like an insane person here because I've listened to a 6-hour-long video which plays a lot of it is like drones. But I just think it's fascinating because it'll play like a song to you, and then it'll play it later that like messed around with, so you think that you remember it but you don't. It's weird, but I think it's quite cool. Yeah.
So I was listening to dementia-inducing music. Harry, what about you?
I've got wait no stop. I've got a fun memory fact for you. Okay.
Yep. Go
Alright.
for it.
Did you know that every time that you remember something you've done in the past, you're actually remembering the last time you remembered it, and that's why over time, as you remember something more and more, it gets more and more hazy.
Yeah.
As a
Well,
fun-
it's memories are only the connections between neurons, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it's not actually a memory isn't like a certain thing. A memory is a connection of two little points. Yeah, no. It was called the Caretaker as well. If anyone's interested, if anyone wants to put themselves through 6 hours of
I'll
music,
be
then
okay.
okay,
Okay.
right, okay. That's what I was listening to. Alec, what were you listening to?
I've been listening to a lot of psychedelic porn crumpets.
Oh yeah. Has anyone else heard of them?
No.
No. Well, they're like
They're good. They're really good.
yeah. Like explain them. Explain them to us.
They're just this Australian band who are like, I don't know, like psychedelic rock, but they're kind of interesting.
They're kind of I was speaking to this with you earlier, and I said they were kind of metal. You didn't think they were. I think they are kind of metal in terms of their like sound.
Metal's like a different type of sound, isn't it?
It's quite
This is just
harsh
kind of
though,
like
isn't it? It's
loud.
quite harsh.
it's
The
harsh,
sounds they
it's-
use.
You
It's
can
quite
have
fast.
hard rock that isn't metal though.
I'd say more than psychedelic. It's hard rock. That's just me. I don't know,
Mm.
but
Alright.
I don't know. I mean,
it's the
obviously,
sounds, and it's what the song's about.
what are they about? Aside
Maybe
from
you could
the
mix
obvious.
it and have psychedelic hard rock.
That's
I think
a
it
lot
is.
of
No,
what it
yeah,
is,
yeah. No,
but,
I
like,
think it is psychedelic hard rock. I think that's probably right. Yeah.
But like some of the songs aren't though. Some of them are really soft.
Mm,
They've just got cool sounds in it.
That's what music's about.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of obvious what the songs are about, but what are they about, Alec?
I know. I was reading this thing the other day, and they were talking about
Really?
one of the ways they went
Wow,
like a song was they like went to a recording studio and then they just
that's
orchestrated-
amazing. They...
Harry, just let him speak, okay?
Shut
He's saying
up.
something, right? He's saying. Alec, proceed.
They were saying the other day they went to just record something, and they decided to write their lyrics off. They took streams, too many of them, and then one of them thought they turned into a cow and gave birth themselves under a fence.
Mm.
Right. So it was.
Sounds
One-
quite interesting, you know?
Are most of
If-
their.
If you listen to songs like from the Velvet Underground, like heroin,
Yeah.
which is literally they took heroin and made a song. That's not like a new thing. There's some like jazz from the 1960s and 70s where they just did hard drugs and then wrote jazz.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
shooby doo
A lot of songs are like that.
But it's not really for psychedelic pop crumpets. I don't think it's really sort of, it's not what they're doing that's revolutionary. It's the sound that they're creating is something that they originally hadn't been heard much before.
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly. They're good. I like them.
You just sounded like a
You went robot there, yeah.
I can't hear you. What do you say, Harry? He sounded like a what?
Say something, Hal.
Hello?
Robot. You
You'll hear it in editing.
I will.
you just went like ooh.
No, I didn't, because this is the connection that I'm hearing, so I'll be able to. Okay, whatever. I don't have to explain how the
You
internet
did just
works.
sound like a robot, Hal.
Yes, because you have poor
Right.
connection, Harry. That's why. Okay.
No, but because me and Zub both heard Mr. Robot, so it's not going to be us.
Okay. Right. Well, what have you been listening to, Harry? If anything in particular.
I got bored at the funeral.
Sorry, that just
I've-
popped and I didn't hear anything. What do you say? Connect-
Yeah.
The connection is really bad here. I can't hear anything that you're saying now, Harry.
Sorry, I got bored.
You got bought what? That's all I've
Oh,
heard so
God.
far.
Hello.
Hello. Do you want to?
I'm
Good. Go for it.
I
Can you
got
hear him
bored.
now?
Shut up.
You got bored of what?
Shut the fuck up. I got bored of just everything earlier this week and chose some songs for my funeral when it happens.
Yeah, it's kind of dark.
So I've been
What?
listening
No.
to songs about anxiety. Alec's been listening to songs about people tripping the fuck out, and you've been listening to music for
Well,
your
no.
funeral.
Well, no, I've chosen songs which are which aren't just really sad songs from like most funerals are like
Right.
you know
Yeah. Oh, okay.
sad, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And when they walk in, I'm gonna play Jewel of the Fates because that would be epic. Okay. and then the second song is gonna be Mighty Man from Fallout 4 because
Nice.
he
Very nice. Yeah.
Wow.
says
Yeah.
I'm young and I'm in my prime, which is funny for a funeral.
As
and
the
then-
casket opens, is it going to say war never changes? It will just
Yeah.
be revealing your dead body inside.
and then as they walk out, I'm gonna play The End by The Doors because that's good.
Good. Okay.
For the end of a funeral, I think.
I mean,
I'm gonna have Dance Till You're Dead.
I'm gonna leave, Alec. I don't care if
Yeah.
it's disrespectful. I'm not gonna stay if that's playing. That's a good
That's
a
fitting
good
song though.
That's a good hypothetical, actually. What songs would you have
Yeah.
for your funeral? That's a good
That's
thing.
my three.
You'd have. How long would that? To be fair, The Doors. The End is a very long song. So,
Well, yeah, but
mm,
the point is that the funeral ends as they're playing that song, and then as people are walking out of the funeral room or whatever it's called,
yeah,
and walk into
the church.
and just walk outside. Well, I'm not gonna go in a church.
Oh
because
yeah,
I-
no, I wouldn't die in the church actually.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Well, right, so
Um,
for your funeral, decide where you want to be. You know, what you want it to be. Do you want to be in a church? Do you want to be in the back of a van? Do you want to be?
This is getting kind of dark.
How's it dark? It's
I mean, last
This-
time we
this
talked
is-
about Gru committing like racial genocide, so in comparison,
Yeah, let's
this
just
has
do
the
this.
potential to be to be good.
Okay.
So
I've got it. Okay.
go for
go
it.
on.
Yep.
For my funeral,
Mhm.
I want to be wearing completely biodegradable clothes. Okay.
Nice.
I want rocks tied to my feet, go out
Yeah.
really far in the sea, and then my funeral's on the boat, and then they just throw me overboard for fish food.
Yeah, then that'd be good. I
Yeah, that's what I want.
I'd get an animatronic suit to be inside of me, so I'd be in the casket, and then when everyone got in and everyone was ready, they would
just
play.
sit up.
They would play Rasputin, and I would jump out my grave and just start doing Gangnam Style.
but you'd be dead for like what, a week maybe, so you're gonna be really pale and like you'll just look like a corpse dancing. That would not be nice.
And afterwards, so that's my first song, and then the second song is just a clip of me saying applaud, and so that this thing is dancing and
Laugh. Laugh.
it'll be like directions. It'll be like laugh, dance. So everyone's obeying this corpse with an animatronic suit on it, just dancing to Ra Ra Rasputin while everyone's in the funeral. Who would come to that funeral out of you three? Who would?
Everyone.
I think I'd go, but
I would film it and put it on YouTube and get millions.
Yes.
Gotta go out
Sure.
in style. Really.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be in a church. It would be in a like it would be on a oil tanker.
Oh wow!
Why?
Why?
No,
And they
sorry,
put
not.
your dead body in the center of the earth.
No, I
Send it
tell you,
down
I tell you.
the
That's
oil
not where
pipe.
oil comes from, Zuby.
No. I tell you where it would be. I'd put it on the most western part of the British Isles. So at the very most
Ireland.
the furthest northern point of the British Isles. So
Some
like
islands,
the
right?
Hebrides.
Up north.
No,
Yeah.
sorry, not the Hebrides. The Shetlands. So everyone would have to, spend a lot of money and a lot of effort to get there. And when they came, they would just be greeted.
But it would be 100% worth it.
It would be. You've got to make it worth their time, realistically. Alec, what do we have to look forward to when you die? Shit, no, that's not very nice.
No.
That's not the best way of wording it.
Did anyone else just hear that noise?
What noise?
What? No.
Is this gonna be a joke?
No.
Go on.
What
I
was
was
the noise?
just sat here, and then through my headphones, I just heard like. I don't know what it was.
Really?
That must have been Alec.
Yeah,
Alec,
No, it's not.
I'm gonna expose you, Alec. You've been sending videos of you farting to everyone. It's not welcome. I don't like it.
Wait, Harry, I remember in like English in year 11. in the
I
assessment.
remember that. I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
was
I
really
remember in
good.
English.
did a
I remember in
loud
English.
fart in English. That was like year 10 or something. Not that makes it any better.
I think Alec. Okay,
It was
I'm not
recent.
gonna go into why I think Alec's been farting so much, but he has been, and it's not enjoyed. I'm very thankful that you're far away from
Thanks,
anyone, so
yeah,
no one has to
thanks.
suffer for
It's
it apart from your
because-
cats.
It's because he's been watching Cars. Remember that
Oh,
meme?
yeah.
When they're watching Cars.
Been
2
eating too
in
many
the
goddamn
theatre and then-
beans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, goddamn. Alec. Right,
They
I'm
go
gonna skip
full
Alec because Alec's just gonna talk about farts. Zuby, what's your funeral gonna be like? What songs?
So, I wouldn't tell them it was a funeral, and I would like.
Wouldn't they know that you're dead?
Well, that's the surprise, right? So it would be like one of those gender reveal parties, and
And they'll just
For
pop
babies.
a balloon and you fall out and your dead corpse.
But it's like a pinata, and you hit the pinata, and instead of like the blue or the pink coming out, black comes out, and
your
like
ashes.
yeah, something along those lines.
Right. Okay. So just
Nice.
sort of
Yeah.
when mine is meant to be like a kind of a final celebration, a final prank. Zuby's is just like a prank on everyone.
Mine is a surprise. Yeah.
A surprise, where the surprise is that you have died and no one knows it.
Exactly.
Yeah. What will there be any song? Will there be any music?
I would keep it traditional. I would just have like a classic funeral song, you know, but then I would have like a remix or something,
So
and then it would go crazy. And,
Okay. Yeah. Right.
wouldn't people just go to a party which they didn't know that it's a funeral and they just hear funeral music and see a pinata? I think that would just confuse you.
just like bring out a coffin.
Yeah.
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 That'd be
God.
so confusing. What if everyone started inviting everyone to it? Because I thought it was just a nice party.
There would be confusion and mass panic, and it would be
Yeah, there
the
would.
way to go.
Yeah. What Alec, what is gonna happen when you die? Aside from you're gonna die.
I'm gonna have everyone in the room, and we're gonna do the Dance to Your Dead remix, but for the 10 hours straight
I'm not gonna do that.
until they're literally dead.
What? You're gonna kill everyone.
You lock the doors and keep them there for 10 hours.
How would you lock the
Until
doors
it's
if you're
finished.
dead? Though I don't.
So when you die, you enforce this torture upon everyone.
No,
Everyone
no,
has
they'll
to...
be like you're just like everyone will be like lining up, and they'll go in the room, think it's a funeral, and it will start playing, and then the doors won't open until the 10 hours is gone.
Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Alec, that's... I was gonna
So
say
Hal
something...
went for like the extravagant way to go, and Alex just gone for like
Just a
punish
Cruel.
them,
Yeah.
a bad way to
make
go.
them suffer as much as I did.
Well, I mean, guys, you know, if you know, the world's looking pretty bad at the moment, but if all else fails, we got some fucking sick funerals to go to. Yeah. Does anyone else have a hypoth? I had something interesting which I thought of today. What is oh, before I say this, just if you're watching, if anyone has made it this far into the podcast, I'd be surprised if you have, but you know, you might have. If you've got any suggestions for questions, please leave them in the comments, because we got none last time. And
got none?
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I checked.
what
There
do you
was
want?
one comment.
And was it
What did it say?
what did it say?
It was like an hour of gold. I can't wait for this.
Who said that?
I don't
was,
know. I clicked on their profile. They've like published a few videos and stuff.
It's Sam for Simloads. Harry, do you remember that gameplay I showed you a while ago where the guy said Harambo instead of Harambe?
Yeah.
That's him. That's him. Yeah. But
Alright,
yeah,
nice.
just you know, send us questions because we want them.
Simloads Media.
Simloads Media. He makes some funny stuff. But anyways, there's no promotion on this.
You've
on
got
this.
more subscribers than him.
That I do. And the question is, what is the funniest animal?
The funniest animal.
The funniest, yeah. What's the dumbest
Mm.
looking, and what's the most amusing?
I'm not really sure.
What? No, think about it, Alec. Don't just come out the.
I reckon
gates
it's
with,
got
"I'm
to
not
be.
sure."
I reckon it's got to be a monkey. I think it's like a gorilla.
There are a lot of different. A gorilla.
Silverback gorilla. Gorillas are funny. They're dumb.
Scary.
Scary.
Wouldn't want to fight a gorilla. Wouldn't want to
Quite
fight a
funny, though.
gorilla.
They're quite funny, yeah. It's not a cat, and I don't think it's a. It could be a dog. Dogs can be quite funny.
I know those eagles that they get in like Panama that have like feathery heads and look funny.
What, a condor?
No.
Condors
Oh,
are
I
fucking
know what he
terrifying,
means.
Harry.
I didn't say condor, did I?
Okay, what is it then?
I'm googling.
Mm.
All right.
Right.
Go on Google Images, okay?
Yes. Yep.
And
Yep.
search harpy eagle and look at the second image.
A harpy eagle.
Oh,
Right.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Mm. That's funny looking.
Oh, right. The size of it, though, that is scary.
Yeah,
Let's see.
it's a big boy.
Oh no, I think that's terrifying.
So good.
That looks like.
That's a scary animal.
I don't
That's
know.
not a
I
funny
don't know if
animal.
that's funny.
I
No, I
it's
don't think
funny.
it is. I think probably funniest animal is probably like a bear or something. Something, something. Something like, no, but
No, quokka.
quokka. Yeah, no, they're cute. Something big and stupid is what I would think. Oh
Quokka.
yeah.
Alright, I've got a funny one.
Quokka.
Yeah.
Go on Google Images
Yeah.
and search up the Humu Nuku Nuku Apua.
What? How would you
I
spell
don't know
that?
how to spell that.
H-U-M-U.
Yeah.
Wait,
H-U-M-U.
H-U-M-U. Yep.
Yeah.
I
Oh, no,
see it.
hang on,
I
hang
see
on.
The
it.
Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua.
Yeah, that's a very stupid looking fish.
Mm.
I think the name speaks for itself.
Yeah, to be fair.
Google what dinosaur
Yes.
has 500 teeth?
Oh no.
500 teeth.
Google it, Hal. Right now, Google.
I'm gonna do it.
Google
I'm gonna do it,
what
I'm gonna do
dinosaur
it,
has
I'm gonna do
500
it.
teeth.
Oh.
What dinosaur has 500? That is a fucking stupid looking animal.
What's he called, Hal? That's the funny bit.
Oh, wait,
okay.
hang on. Oh! Is it because that's where they found it?
Yeah.
I mean, this is an audio show. Does anyone want to say?
Look at its teeth. Look
Yeah.
at its teeth, though.
Man, it looks like a Hoover.
Were
It's
you
got-
just
yeah.
allowed to ask us to say that?
Does anyone want to say it? Because
Who's gonna want to say that?
should I put that as the name of the episode?
No.
No, but it could be the picture.
It could be the picture, yeah. What dinosaur? And the question is, what dinosaur has 500 teeth?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
Here we
Is
go.
that-
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a YouTube video of how to pronounce that country. Hopefully, they're not just gonna say the M word.
It's Niger, isn't it?
Yes.
Niger.
Yep, that's how you spell it. That's the correct way of pronouncing Niger.
Nigersaurus.
Nigersaurus. Yes, that's probably correct. Yes.
What do you call wait, I forgot the joke. Okay.
Harry's got.
What do you call a short-sighted dinosaur?
Oh,
Oh,
Do you
I
think
know it. I know
Saurus?
it. So I won't say it. Yeah.
search Carnotaur.
How would you spell that?
Was Alec only just got the Nigersaurus?
No, on Google Translate it's brilliant.
Right, say it.
Carnotaurus.
Alec, don't do it.
Stop.
Stop it, Alec. Stop.
Oh,
Carnotaur.
it hasn't got arms. It hasn't got
Yeah.
arms.
Look at it. Alec, stop.
Nigersaurus.
I've got a fun dinosaur fact for you.
Go
Look
on.
at it. It's
Did
such a
you-
dumb-looking animal.
Did
Right.
you know that when paleontologists recreate what they're gonna look like, they stop it, Alec? I'm trying to say something interesting. When
Yeah, go for it, yeah.
paleontologists recreate what dinosaurs look like, they do something called shrink wrapping, which
Mm.
basically means it hasn't got
Yeah,
any
yeah, yeah.
fur, and they make the skin all the way down to the upper layer of
Mm.
muscle, and they don't put any fat there, so
They-
it isn't what it would look like.
They knew that dinosaurs had feathers when they made Jurassic Park.
Mm.
because the ancestor of
Look.
all dinos had feathers, so it makes sense for all other dinosaurs to have them as well.
Here's
What?
a swan that's been shrink wrapped.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ! Oh, that's
Yeah,
terrifying.
So
Yeah, yeah,
basically,
no.
when they remake dinosaurs, they're just making them look like that in comparison to what they actually look like.
Yeah, no, they have. What's more epic, dinosaurs or cowboys, or astronauts?
I say astronauts.
You think?
Astronauts for me.
Is this like a joke, or is this like a question?
No, it's just a really stupid question. It's hypothetical. Yeah.
Dinosaurs or cowboys?
Hmm.
Look what I've got here.
What?
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 Cowboy.
Howdy.
Oh yeah. Howdy.
That's your card to me.
That's the howdy cowboy I made. Do you have
And-
Master Chief?
Yeah, but I've also got this from
Was it?
communist
Oh,
Hungary.
Soviet. Very nice. Very
Comrade
nice.
Harry.
Boy,
Comrade Harry.
oh, you
and
got that?
I've
And,
got a yeah.
my uncle went to Hungary and bought it for me. There's Master Chief.
There's Master Chief. I made that
Oh.
year 9.
And look,
Yeah.
here's a meme that Andrew made me.
Uh-oh.
There's another name.
Oh no. Oh.
Ah,
I don't know what point he was trying to make when he gave me that.
yeah, what's he
It
implying?
was
Yeah, no.
on my birthday, and he just basically said, "I'm getting friends."
Oh well.
He
Alex,
tried his best.
cowboys or dinos?
Cowboys.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, we're getting close to the end of the show now.
How long have we
Thank
got
you.
left? 10 minutes?
We've got like 10
What?
minutes, yeah, but it's been like an hour, so we can start. Oh yeah, we got 10 minutes left now, officially.
Wow.
So we can start wrapping things up. Thank you for listening to this absolute shit show of a podcast.
That was brilliant.
It didn't go to plan
there,
perfectly.
What-
there was a problem with
what is the
Discord,
plan?
and it's gone
Oh,
downhill
right,
from
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
No, I'll tell you what the
to be
plan is,
fair.
Harry. The plan is you don't discuss things that happened at the school that and you don't show things to the camera when this is a podcast. We just
Oh
we
yeah.
can't hear
I
things.
forgot about that.
To end it off, Alec, would you like to play us a clip of the dinosaur's name being pronounced?
Yes, of course. I'll just get it up for you. Tense.
It's like in school when you had the word of the day.
Yeah, this is the
This
word
is
of the day.
Word of the podcast.
Word of the pod.
Ready?
No.
Absolutely.
Nigersaurus.